This is, I've seen enough horrific video of what's going on over there. The Islamists against Christians. It is absolutely, it's heartbreaking. It's absolutely insane. It's insanity. It is just it's the height of evil. I don't understand how anybody in the West or the East who is not of the Islamic faith could actually stand by any of this. I don't understand how anybody can let this happen. We've already seen it happen in history. This is the way history begins to repeat itself. We had a president who's unwilling to do anything to at least address it. He's not addressing it. He's not talking about it. You don't even get the mainstream media asking good questions about it. Hey, Mr. President, why is this happening? What you going to do about this, Mr. President? What you going to do about it? I mean, this is absolute. I'm trying my best to try to understand where they want to go with this. What are they going to do about it? How are we going to intervene and stop this massacre, this Holocaust? Because are we going to look back in history? Is history going to look back and say, yeah, we had the chance to stop another Holocaust and we didn't? I mean, you're talking about getting rid of Christians in the Middle East. Pretty much, basically, where Christianity began. And they're doing it all by the sword. This is the one thing I keep telling people. Islam is not a peaceful religion. It's all by the sword. It even says so in their Quran and their other two holy books. It is not. It cannot coexist. One of the funniest, it's not really funny, but one of the most humorous pictures I've seen of late. Small car, bomb, burning. Islamists were torching these vehicles. And on the bumper sticker on the back of one of these little itty bitty cars was the bumper sticker for coexist. The whole coexist movement about every religion can get along with every other religion. We just need to coexist with one another, all kumbaya type of stuff. And there you are. Have this car with this bumper sticker on it, coexist, in flames. Guess he didn't want to. Islam doesn't want to coexist with you. I don't understand why somebody thinks. I don't understand why the left thinks that they can coexist with. Well, I do, because there was where did I hear oh there was a story here. I came from last week, and going to get me off track trying to find this story for you. So I'll have to find it and post it on rodeccles.net so I don't get off. But you can't coexist with these people. You cannot coexist. They're not willing to look. Their whole notion is you have to, they say, or you die. Do what they say or you die. I don't. I don't know why they don't want to get it. You know, it's just one of those things. I guess I don't understand why they're not. How is it the left wants these people, thinks that they can get along with these people? I don't get that. How is it that the left thinks it can get along with these people? You know, because if you actually come down to, if you want to bring it down to brass tacks, let's go over this piece by piece, okay? The left is all about alternative lifestyle. The left is all about, homosexuality. The left is all about, living freely. The left is all about abortion rights. The left is all about, women doing the same thing as men. None of that stuff is compatible with Islam. So when the Islamists take over, the first people they're going to go after are you liberals. Plain and simple. That's because you're the wickedness that they're trying to wipe out. You're the You are the one of the things that they don't like. They don't like about the West is capitalism. That's true. So they don't like capitalists. But the main thing that the Islam has against the West is our depraved society. All of that stuff I just mentioned has got to go. You can't have it. Can't be out in the open. They're going to get you one way or the other. Going to get rid of you. Cleanse this planet of you. So here we have the dwindling Christian population of the Middle East could vanish completely within a decade unless the global community intervenes, say alarmed aid groups who say followers of the Bible are being killed, driven from their land, or forced to renounce their faith at an unprecedented pace. Now, the world, pretty much just like pre-World War II, the world has largely stood by as a dangerous tide of intolerance has washed over the region, according to a new study by the International Catholic Charity Aid to the Church in Need. The study includes disturbing data about the plunging number of Christians in the part of the world that gave birth to the faith and makes a dire prediction of what could happen. So the Islamists are making come true their whole notion and desire to have a pure society. They're pure. It's kind of like when president of Iran at the time, Ahmadinejad, came to the United States, and he was I think he gave a speech at Harvard, and they were, he said, we have no gays in Iran. There are no gay people in Iran. And the people in the audience sort of chuckled. yeah, you do. And he was like, very matter-of-factly, what? Do you know people who are gay in Iran? Where are they? Who are they? Where did they live? We'll go see them. And then the laughing stopped. It's not funny. Talking about people's lives here. And we have an administration and a Western, NATO and all the other Western nations who are turning a blind eye to what's going on over there. They're being purged. Christians are being purged from the land of the Middle East. So the only place that you're going to be in the Middle East is going to be safe for a Christian to be. Going to be. Got it, Israel. We don't seem to want to support Israel. Is too much. Here's something from Forbes.com. What happens if the internet is no longer the internet as we know it? And people, I know you're thinking, what? What do you mean, Rod? It's always going to be the internet. Internet's always the internet. Internet's never going to go away. What are you talking about? What happens if hyperlinks get copyright protection in Europe? You're right. They're thinking about doing that here in the good old US of A. Another storm appears to be brewing in Europe that will impact the ability of many U.S. businesses to freely operate in Europe. According to a leaked draft, European Commission communication, the Commission will examine whether action is needed on the definition of the rights of communication to the public and of making available direct references to EU case law governing hyperlinks. According to European Parliament member Julia Reda, REDA, this means that the European Commission is preparing a frontal attack on hyperlinks, the basic building block of the internet as we know it. No more sharing hyperlinks is what they're trying to do. And basically what it's doing is it's just going to shut down the flow of information. That is their goal. Shut down the free flow of information. What is being discussed essentially is an ancillary copyright. Ancillary copyright includes the right of copyright owners to change or to charge a fee for hyperlinking to and excerpting from their works. From a practical standpoint, this law could affect any news aggregator linking to and excerpting works from European content sources, not just EU-based aggregators. In other words, they're saying, well, we own this link. So if you want to excerpt anything from us, we get to pay a fee. Forget the fact that the link is bringing free traffic to those people's websites. I mean, that's basically what it would talk about throwing the internet back into its infancy. People wouldn't be able to find stuff anymore. They really wouldn't. In fact, it would be giving all the power back, taking the power out of the hands of the people, and giving all the power back to the ISPs and the like. Like Google and MSN. Well, because you would not, I know that they use a lot of hyperlinking and they would probably stop, but you would need them in order to be able to find stuff. So you'd have to go to their sites like Google and MSN page and Bing and that type of thing in order to find anything. So the only people that would really benefit, the only companies would be Google. And trust me, if you're going to try to charge Google to link a hyperlink charge, they won't include you in their search engine results. So how is that going to help?